This stream is gonna be different. It's going to be too different because I do not have power supply at the moment, and I would not be able to, share. You won't be able to see my face today, but I'm definitely showing up, right? Mm. Okay, so I said the other day, no, that was yesterday. I said I was going to um I was going to like do a lab yesterday, but it was not possible because I had what I thought was an issue with my machine, and I was just there. I was actually just there, and I did not know exactly what was wrong because maybe I thought it was what I was thinking, but it was actually not what I was thinking. Anyways, I have my machine running, and I'll be doing a lab today, and hopefully I might just like download this session and re-upload it again so that everybody can have it as normal videos. But yeah, I think I've been on YouTube recently, like a couple of hours ago, and whenever I type like cloud security, IAM, something pertaining to the cloud, I'm like popping up now, even on Google. I think at some point when I went to like I searched for cloud security, and my videos came up. My videos actually came up, and I was glad that happened because to an extent, YouTube is like pushing me out. They're pushing me out to to everybody's faces. That's nice actually. So to not just waste any time, I would I'll dive in. I'll dive in. So I am going through a lab from Cloud Goods. I mentioned the other day that Cloud Goods is owned by Rhino Security, and they have like I think Rhino is actually a Rhino is a cloud security agency, right? And they have like couple of resources, couple of resources to help people like me trying to like break into cloud security. So shout out to them. So good evening, everybody. Official good evening to everybody. If you're just joining the stream, my name is Paul. On a normal day, you would have seen my face, but due to a reason or the other, you won't be able to see my face. So I am currently on 100 days of cloud security challenge, whereby I would come on live every day. I will stream every day for 100 days, and I'll be able to like document my journey, both video, in writing, on Twitter. You can I post once in a while on Twitter. I'm not like super active on Twitter, but I try as much as possible because I was even like pissed yesterday when I was trying to like make a post, and Twitter I was unable to like post so much on Twitter because I have like restrictions to the the amount of characters I can put in, right, on Twitter. But yeah, never say never, shall never say never. Yeah, I'm trying to like upload on on Twitter so people can like come to the live and join. And today I would not be able to read the chat super well because I'm using just my laptop for the stream. I am not using my monitor, so I'm like constrained, sha. So hashtag cloud security. hashtag cloud security, hashtag cybersecurity, hashtag um infosec, classic cybersecurity. Then I think I used to like I do my 100 days of cloud security. Yeah. So on I just posted on Twitter. Yep. So I'll just dive into the to today's session straight. And today I'll be working on I'm trying to bring up my machine. I'll be working on IAM privilege escalation. IAM privilege escalation by attachment. And the size is medium, the difficulty is moderate, scenario resources, one VPC with with a EC2 instance, one high AM user, and yeah, the scenario starts. I'm going to be having Kerrigan, which is the IAM user, and the scenario goes is to delete the EC2 instance CG super official security server. Then so before I like do any form of before I do any form of you know labs, I used to like take my time as much as possible to read the summary, to read the entire write up, to have a better understanding of what it is that I'm going to be doing, right?
I guess we're lucky like that, 'cause at least we know the enemy. It's all across the sky, written in the stars. Baby, we will die dancing in the dark, in the dark.
Okay, so starting as let me increase the size, the font, yeah. So starting as the IAM common, starting as the IAM user Kerrigan, the attacker uses the limited privileges to explore the environment. The attacker first lists EC2 instances, identifying their targets, the CG supercritical security server, but being unable to directly affect the target, the attacker looks for another way. The attacker decides to enumerate existing instance policies and roles within the account rather, identifying an instance profile they can use and a promising looking role. With a plan in mind, the attacker prepares for their exploit. First, they swap the admin role onto the instance profile. Next, the attacker creates a new EC2 key pair. Then the attacker creates a new EC2 instance with that key pair, meaning they now have shell access to it. Okay, so as the final step in the exploit, the attacker then attaches the full admin powered instance profile to the EC2 instance. Let me read that again. As I'm trying to, maybe I'm just gonna turn down the music. Okay, so let me continue. As the final step in the exploit, the attacker then attaches the full admin empowered instance profile to the EC2 instance. By accessing and renewing and using the new EC2 instance as a staging platform, the attacker is able to execute AWS CLI commands with full admin privileges granted by the attached profile role. the attacker is finally able to terminate the EC2 instance in question and complete the scenario. So there's a cheat sheet for this route available. But first thing first, I'm just going to spin up the scenario. So I'm just going to do cloud goats, then create IAM privsec, I will privesc by attachments. So let me just run that. So I'm still trying to run. Yes, so let me just restart. I because of the issue I had yesterday, I had to like run it all over again today. So I had to like confirm that I did not have network issues while I was like trying to test run. So apparently this covers the situation where a lack of permission as a user take advantage of the access, and of course it allows the instance profiles roles to be changed actually. So when this loads, Terraform has been successfully initiated. So when this loads, I am going to be able to get the user key and the user key ID, the secret key and the user key ID, right? So I'm waiting for it to load. It's almost done actually. Okay. Okay, so I have the key ID. Yeah. And I have the secret key as well. Okay. So I'm starting now. So I'll be using AWS CLI as usual. Literally I've not like found a fix for Paku that I tried the other day. I still haven't used Paku. I haven't. So but then I can easily I think it's something I'll be able to like do with AWS CLI, and that's going to be AWS configure profile. Then the name of the guy is Kerrigan. So that's Kerrigan, and I would sign him up with the user key ID, and the secret key. So let me bring up my notepad. Obsidian. Yeah, I use Obsidian. I prefer Obsidian, by the way. So let me wait for it to come up, so that I can extract key points from it. Okay, so so this is going to be privsec IAM privsec privilege escalation, that's ESC, via attachments via attachments lab. So I got the attributes, the secrets, the access key. I'm just gonna let me just clip this too, then paste it here. Then I'm just going to cut this out and cut this cut this out. Right. So apparently I have the access key ID and the secret key. So for ID, I'm going to copy this and I'll paste this here. Then for the secret key, I'm going to have this one copied and I will paste it here. So for the region, let me just leave it empty, right? So I'll do AWS STS get caller ID for this, so I can verify that I have the account set up properly. I'm trying to look for how I can monitor my live stream via my phone, since I'm not like using I'm not using like two screens today, so there's no way I'll be able to like check the charts, do the normal things I used to do, like read charts, view engagement and all. So I'm trying to, so initially I've been like going back and forth between my machine and my OBS studio. Okay, so never say never. Let's go. I'm still trying to like find a fix. Still trying to find a fix so I don't like miss out on the charts, because it will be too boring if I do not read charts. Oh, maybe I'm just going to play YouTube on my phone. I'll play the video on my phone, then reduce the volume so I can monitor the charts. Okay, so I've been able to confirm what it is that I am going to be doing, and the first thing I would want to do, right? First thing I'm going to do is to list the properties, sorry, the policies, Kerrigan's policies. So I'm going to do AWS dash dash the profile. I'm trying to list its policies, right? So that I can see what access they can do. And no, I cannot do policies yet, right? I don't want to do policies yet. I don't want to do policies yet. Or should I do policy now? Should I do policy now? Let me just do policy. So that's going to be AWS dash dash the policy, then his name. No, that's going to be profile Kerrigan IAM lists attached ATTACH. I am finding it difficult to attach user policies and his username. Kerrigan, right? Kerrigan. Did I do something wrong? Let me remove this. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Yeah, Kerrigan. That's correct. Kerrigan. So let me try again. AWS dash dash the profile, then Kerrigan. Oh, I did Kerrigan. So let me just go back and change this to N, not M. I hope it works. Oh, right. Should be attached, not attach. ED. Attached user policy. I'm going to do list attached policies, attached user policy. I'm going to do list user policy itself. So that way I can see, okay. Okay, so there's an error when I run this. It's saying access denied. So let me do for list user, not attached to user. Oh no, I wrote user twice. Okay, so we for the two commands that I just run, I'm getting an error for two of them. Let me run this one again so that we can have them side by side or on top of each other. So we have like the two commands that I ran. We can see that the access prevents them from listing granted permissions. So they do not have this Kerrigan guy does not have the permission to list user policies. So since the two commands did not work, right? Let's look for a row. That we can find. So I'm just gonna go again and say AWS, then profile again, and the profile name is Kerrigan, and IAM list rows. I'm not like super conversant with the commands yet. I'm not like super conversant with the commands yet, so I know what they are meant to be, but I could maybe just miss maybe an hyphen. Like sometimes I think when I started out, I used to like put, whenever I want to like run AWS STS gets collide, I used to like add an hyphen between STS and the gets, right? But this one now, I did not know. I might have known, maybe skipped my mind, but now I know it is not row, but rows. So for this profile now, these are like the these are like the rows attached to this account. Let me, I need to like check this walkthrough again. Let me see if I can make this guy smaller. Okay. So I have this EC2 instance. This is the name of this EC2 instance, right? So I can, let me see, goes through identifying the targets, but being unable to directly affect the targets. Looks for another way. Okay, so let me see if I can get this right. Then let me just Control C. Then instead of just doing like this, I would filter out more, and let me just say grep CG. So I'm doing this to like filter out more. So let me grep CG. Yeah, so you can see that there are like a couple of row names. When we use the grep command, it makes it easier to like find whatever it is we are looking for on time. So to just print out results that has the word CG, that has the letters CG, right? So we have like a couple of row names, we have a couple of ARNs, we have the description, we have one, two. Oh my, I've not been documenting since. So let me just pull some of my results into this. So let me pull this. Let me pull this. Yeah. Right. And what else do I want to pull? I want to pull Oh, thank you very much, Robert. Thank you very much. Are you by chance into cloud security as well? So I have rows here. Okay, yeah. I printed, okay, yeah. I'm trying to like list the rows, but I had to like use the grep command, so it makes it easier to find. So I have like a couple of rows here. So let me just copy this and let me copy this and paste it here. Right. So we have a couple of ARNs, we have descriptions, we have another ARN here, and we have another description, we have another row name. So this is instance EB, okay, elastic beanstalk instance row. This one has no row name that looks familiar. So this is EB service instance. I mean EB instance role. Okay. Okay. So but yeah, I'm not like I'm not seeing what I want to like see it. And this walkthrough states that we are after this EC2 instance. this particular EC2 instance. So let me see if I can run the EC2 instance. Let me see if I can list the EC2 instance, because at least I've been able to like at least print out the rows. But I'm not getting what I need yet. So let's list EC2 instances, so we can be able to at least maybe try and identify the targets, right? So I'm just gonna do AWS, then the profile again, and his name is Kerrigan. Is Kerrigan a guy's name or a lady's name? Kerrigan. Then for EC2 instances, we tend to write out the region. We put the region in. Then let me try the default. Default is US East, then 1. Then EC2 describe instances. So what this is going to be doing is it will be listing all the EC2 instances that are associated with the profile. So I'm on step 2 now. Yeah, I'm on step 2. Okay, so we have the owner ID, we have this group, we have reservations here, and okay, just that. Let me run this, then let me rerun this, then do let me do with the output. Let me do it with the output so I can get more information. Then I'll look around the okay. I'm trying to, so it is not EBS optimized. Attachments, date of attachment. So let me just do -- outputs, then text. So we have reservations, we have instances, we have, I'm just gonna go through it line by line. So we have an AMI running. When it's like quite hard to read. So we have something attached to it. It belongs to a group. Operator no. Private IP address, yeah. So we have an IP address here. Then we have the IP name. Okay. But there's one thing that caught my eye, and that is the instance ID. So instance ID starts with letter I, yeah. So this is the instance ID. And do I clip all of this? Let me just clip everything. Control C. Then my notepad. But this is where I want to come to. So I'm just gonna bold in this, then maybe control high, right? Then we have this IP address. I'm just gonna control B, then control high. It's not like bold enough. So let me bring this out. Control C. And then this. So it's gonna have 1, 2, 3. Then let me just put the I in front as instance. I think it's even better when it is just bold. I think it's better when it is bold. So we could see the from this now. We could see the network interfaces. We could see the security groups. We could see the state reason. We could see attachments. We could see metadata options. We could see maintenance options. We could see CPU options. So that's one CPU intact. So let me compare with this. So this, because I used this command, this output text, it brought me like more organized in like it's I got like more informations. I got more informations, right? So let's move on. So what I'm gonna be doing next is I think at some point I'm going to have to enumerate this instance profile and the roles within the account, so I can be able to like maybe identify an instance profile that I can use, right, that would look promising looking, like like the walkthrough said. Where yeah. So apparently I'm also like trying to like take my time to go through the walkthrough because I'm not like super good with it. I'm also just learning. Yeah, I'm like super good with it, and at least I've been able to like make progress a little bit. And please, if you're on the stream, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, please. Okay, so then I'm just gonna do then this is dance, then profiles. That shouldn't work. So we have instance profiles. We have this instance name. Why do I feel like I've seen this somewhere? I feel like I've seen that somewhere. Okay. So there is an ARN, then there is a role within, then there is the role ID and the role name. So I'm just gonna go through. I just go through them. So there's the elastic beanstalk instance role. Why did okay? I think we've done something similar already. So we would look at the roles available. So just like I did the previous one. Just gonna do outputs. So with this, we have this. Oh, I saw it just now. Let me see if okay. I saw something around assume roles now. Roles instance profile. Oh, I saw it just now. Something around assume role. Yeah, this is assume role policy. Then policy document. So there's a part where I saw instance role roles. So let me do the same thing I did, but this time I would grep again, then CG. So I would be able to like see what the roles can allow me to do. Instance. I'm literally like not getting anywhere with this. I am not. So we don't have enough permissions. So let me try something. AWS profile. AWS profile, AWS Kerrigan. IAM list instance. I don't know why I keep typing M instead of N. Instead of N. Okay. So there's a role ID, there's the assume role policy document. And yeah, I know I saw something around allowing as assuming roles. So there is this policy document here that's okay. Let me just clip the whole of this. Let me clip the whole of this. Let me clip the whole of come on. So let me clip the whole of this. Yeah, I think this is. Let me clip everything. Control C. Then in my notepad, I'll just pour it here. So I want to delete this. because I do not need it. But in this particular policy statement, this is where my focus is on. So apparently I'm able to with this role, I can assume roles again. Oh, sorry, with this profile I can assume roles again. So there is this effect allow, yeah, and the services is EC2 instance is EC2, and I can assume role, right? I can assume role. So let me just do this and say AWS dash dash profile. This profile, then his name is Kerrigan, and IAM. So we'll be removing the role from the instance, right? Remove role from instance profile. Then I will have to specify I need to specify the instance profile, which is going to be instance profile name. Then I'll be clipping, this is the instance profile name. So let me just copy this profile name. Then I think it ends with hey, instance profile name. And the role name, I'll be picking the role name too. The role name is this is the role name. Am I sure that's complete? Let me try this first. Okay. Why didn't I get any results back? That's because okay, I removed the instance. So let me say I removed that. I removed the profile, the instance profile from the profile. Yeah. And let me say I want to AWS to add a new one. 1 second. No, no. I think I might have missed a step. I might have missed a step. I'm missing something. Because now that I'm looking at it, this particular row is what we want to attach now. So we need to remove the previous one. Let me see. Let me try AWS. Okay, let me copy this. Where is it? The guy with the CG. Yeah. So let me copy this and put it here. Myself grabbing CG. I want to grab prefsec. Nothing. So apparently this is what I meant to add. This not this. This is why I meant to add. This is the new credential that I need. This is what will enable me to assume role. This is the policy that I need, right? So I need to remove the previous one. So let me say I'm coming. Let me go through the walkthrough. I want to try. This instance profile. This instance profile and the profile is Kerrigan. See, let me put this here. K. Oh no, that's a small letter K. Okay. So there is this instance profile, there's the parts, there is the ID, and there's the there is the ID, then there's the ARN. Let me just that goes hiding. Instance. I'm like I think I'm lost. I think I'm lost. If you're in the chat, if you know what it is I am doing and I'm doing it wrong, please just call me out in the chat. Man, this is let me go through this again. I've been live for how many minutes now? I've been live for almost an hour. Hmm. Um, EB stands for. Let me just blindly follow what I'm doing. So let me say that I want to add AWS AWS IAM add role, right? I want to say AWS IAM add role to instance profile, then the instance name. Let me check. This is let me say I want to add this. To add this instance profile name. Am I even doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Yeah, profile name. Let me paste this here. And I want to okay. I think I think I'm still on track. Then the role name. And this is the role name. This is the role name. Prefsec by attachment. Okay. So let me try this. I don't know if it is weird that I don't know if it is weird that I am doing I'm running commands and I'm not getting results. I don't know. So now that I come in, I think I'm actually thinking that I jumped like a couple of steps. I think I jumped a couple of steps because I have not even found the role that I want to assume. don't think I found the road that was so I think I'm just gonna maybe just list profile Kerrigan. Let me do from here again. This is the hint. Stars profile name. This can also assume EC2S3 access. So in this we have CG EC2 make. Okay, let me run the Control C. Let me run the ones that I grab CG. Let me do this one first. Not this one. So let me list rows first. And now, so under this we have I can see row name ARN. I think I just did not pay attention to this guy. This guy contained what I needed. So where's the walkthrough? So the promising looking row. So now that I noticed that I missed something, I noticed this word came in like strong. This make means something make, yeah. So I knew it like came in super strong, like it occurred multiple of times. Then my eye also caught this mighty, right? So we have this ARN, we have this row name, and we have this ARN. So for this row name now, we have this ARN mighty row. So this mighty row is what we want to assume, right? This is what we need to assume. So let me go through again. I'm like trying to keep my eye on the chart. I'm trying to keep my eye on the chart as well. So I can see the rows that are attached to the instance. So let me run AWS, then the profile. I'm trying to like do this without going through the walkthrough, and I'm trying to not use AI at the same time. So we have this make again, and let me go through the entire thing this time around, and not just clip the and that's the hint. So we already have the make row on this one. So this is what, let me try and let me clip this. Let me just clip this. Let me clip this. Let me clip this. Control C. Then let me remove this. So I just clipped that so that I can remove just this one. So I can remove just this one. So I'm just gonna do Control C, AWS, then the profile, then Kerrigan, then I remove that's profile. I'm removing this one, so the instance. So let me confirm if it is the same thing. CG EC2 FOI 1, yeah. Then the row name 5A, yeah. So I think it's the same thing. So I am removing this. Yep. So I removed that. Then this one with the mighty. Okay. So I think basically, did I clip that out? This is just the macro. It's just the macro. So let me, okay, yeah, I have it here. So this is what the mighty row, ARN and description. Then let me make that bold. So from the add profile, so I'm looking for the instance name. The instance name still remains this, right? This is still the instance name, but the row name is going to be this. This is just going. This is the row name I'll be using. Control C. And then I'll paste this. Yeah. Profile. Instance profile name. Yep. So this was what I missed. This was actually what I missed initially. But yeah, I was able to get it. So oh wow. So I was unable to hard. Mm-mm. Wait oh. AWS STS guest caller identity. Oh, I know the mistake I made. I know the mistake I made. So this is going to be AWS. I did not indicate the profile Kerrigan. Then this should work. This should work. Yeah. So that worked. So let me go back to the walkthrough. So I'm going to be creating a new EC2 pair. So let me create a new EC2 pair. How do we create EC2 pairs? I'm trying to like remember the command, but let me start with AWS dash dash profile, then Kerrigan, then EC2 create key pair. Mm, then I'll need to specify the key name. What should I name this? I'm trying to think of what I want to use to name. What name I want to give to the key pair. Let me just do rat. Um, then I'll specify the region, which is US East one. Then I would have to um add a query to it. Let me just add key. Then um set the house page because I need it as a file text. Then as rat dot pem, right? I hope this works. I hope I'm right. I don't know why I keep typing nonsense. So instead of profile, I really wrote prolile. So profile. Work. Yeah. So let me hear this. Yeah. So the the key pair we just created. This is it. So let me see if I can cut. It's not showing anything. Okay. I don't think I have permissions yet. So let me just switch mode 600. Then rust.pen. So let me hear this again. Yeah. So cats rust.pen. Still none. Maybe it's because it is not an executable file though. Let me check if I still have. Oh, I can't because I'm only just sharing my lab, not my entire screen. I would have said I'll just like check my files, like my laptop, if I have like a PEM file saved. I want to like go through it. Okay, so now that I know that I have a new key, it is easy for me to create a new EC2 instance without key pair. And because I can do that, I have like shell access to it, I have root access to it. So I have to get the I have to like get a couple of things because before I can like create the instance, like um the image ID, instance profile, ARN, the security group, and subnet ID, amongst others. But let's get them little by little. So let me get the security groups first. So AWS, or let me check the walkthrough if there's something. Maybe I can just like copy and paste. Page mods. Okay, so let me just copy this. Copy. Then I can paste. So this is for the security groups for Kerrigan, for the profile Kerrigan. I'm trying to create a new EC2 instance. Okay, I did not specify a region, so let me just do dash dash region, and that's gonna be US East 1. Then yeah. Okay, so now that I have the security group, what I need is what do I think I need? The group ID. I need the group ID. So let me clip this from here to here and put it in. Let me close this. Then I'll just put it here. So I'll put that there. So that's for the security group. So let me do security group. So okay, let me do subnet next. So let me go here again, and I think I can just like Control C, then describe subnets. Describe subnets. So for this one too, I'm just gonna copy the owner ID, subnet ID. So I'll just pick the subnet ID. So let me Control C this. No, subnet ID. So let me copy this, and in my notes I'm just going to let me just delete all of this. Let me delete all of this. So I have the group ID, I have subnet ID. I found security group. I would need the image ID. So for image ID, that's AMI. I can easily just do describe instances, or let me see if I can get image No. No. So I'll just do AWS dash dash profile. Profile. What's wrong? Oh, single dash should be double. AWS dash dash profile. Okay, let me pick the one for AM high. Let me just continue what I'm doing. Then profile is Oregon. Then I'm gonna specify the region, which is US dash east dash one. US dash east dash one, and describe instances. Then I'm just gonna grep AMI. Why am I making so many mistakes today? I'm making like a lot of mistakes today, and I honestly do not know why. What did I do wrong again? So I have an argument error. Yeah. So I'll just pick one. I'll just pick this. So Control C, then Control V. Yeah. So then I will need to get the profile ARN. Profile ARN. I was like going to maybe just go through from the top, but to just waste time. So let me profile, then I'm gonna grep. I keep grepping a lot. Grep ARN. Okay. So I have the ARN already. I'm gonna be picking this ARN. Then let me Control Shift this and paste it. So this is the ARN. So let's, now that I have the group ID, the subnet, the AMI, and which is the image, right? And I have the ARN. Let me try and run the instance. So that's gonna be AWS dash dash the profile. Okay. So dash dash image ID, which is the AMI. Let me copy this. Then the instance type, which is, it's a T2 micro, because I think it's free. Yeah, T2 micro, and then I have IAM instance profile. So for this, I'm just gonna drop the ARN. Control C. So that's the ARN. That should be yeah, should be ARN equals to this, right? So and then the key name, the key name is rats. Then let me specify the subnet. The subnet ID. Subnet ID is going to be this. So I'll just paste it. Then security group. I'll copy this again, then I'll paste it. So let me go through it again. I have the profile, I have the region, I have the image ID. I do have, like, there's a lot of space here. Then there's the instance type, there's the IAM instance profile. So put the ARN there. The key name, the subnet ID, and the security group ID. I really hope this works. No, it didn't. I missed something. Kerrigan, US East. There's something wrong. Let me check the image ID, run instances. So I think I know where the issue is, but I will need to go back. I need to go back. So after this, let me just say, in this place I need to specify what command I want to execute. So that's going to be ec2, then run instances. Then let's try again. Hey, I'm wrong again. No. So let me cross check with this. So there's the C2 AWS EC2 run instances. I wrote CCS. So I need to change the EC2, I mean the ECS to EC2. EC2. So I hope it works again like this. I really hope it does. So I have an unknown option which I have spotted. So instead of, I did not spell the instance completely. This instance, I didn't spell it completely. Yeah. So let me put E here. God, I hope this works. I really hope it does, because I've spent like so many time on the stream. So I have an error at the moment. And it says error parsing parameter. All right. So instead of writing ARN hyphen, I wrote it's definitely a mistake actually. It shouldn't be hyphen. It should be equals to. Yeah. So this should work. I hope. I believe. I believe. Oh, come on. So for the AMI, where is the AMI? Where's the AMI? Where's my notes? For the AMI, invalid ID. Instance profile 08. So AMI. So it should. I'm coming for this. So it should be AMI and hyphen. This has to be this has to be the longest stream. Ah, come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So when calling the run instances operation, let me copy this and see what ChatGPT is saying. Let me bring this out from being full screen. I'm trying to use ChatGPT at the moment. I'm actually asking ChatGPT. So it doesn't have it is saying that the IAM instance policy does not accept an IAM role directly. So it's giving me a fix. Or if I know the full instance ARN, I can use this. I don't know what's wrong. So if you already have an instance, use its name. Or if you, I have the complete ARN profile. So it's saying what's wrong is the IAM instance profile does not accept an IAM role ARN directly. It expects either the instance profile name or the ARN of the instance profile. ARN of the instance profile or the instance name. So let me go and let me check my notes. Mighty. I still did I not clip this thing? This is the role, right? ChatGPT is saying it needs the ARN of the instance profile, not the role. So what exactly did I miss out? So I think for this place, for this place, I would not be clipping. I mean, I will not be using this ARN. I won't be using this ARN. So let me say I have ARN equals to, I need the ARN for this Kerrigan himself, I think. ARN for Kerrigan himself. So I think this is what I'm going to be picking. Yeah, for Mick, yeah. This is what I'm going to be picking. So in this, I'm just going to paste there. Then let's see. I hope that works. Yeah. So that works. Yeah. So we have a new instance, right? So we have this new instance with network interfaces. Yeah. So we have this instance. Then I think I will have to like attach the full admin power to the instance, the profile to the instance. So for this, let me Control C, then AWS dash dash the profile, then Kerrigan, then IAM lists instance profiles. So I'm just going to list the instances. Yeah, so I have, if you look at this, the is this the if you look at this row now, we can see that we have this mighty row attached to it. So I can easily just SSH into the instance, right? Find it deploy. I'll just find the public address and SSH into it. So I'll just AWS Control C, A AWS, then the profile, then his name is Kerrigan, and EC2 describe instances. Then I will specify the region, US East 1. I don't know. I be making like a lot of mistakes when it comes to commands. Yeah. So what I'm after here is the okay. So I have attachment ID. I have delete on termination true. Status that it is attached. I'm looking for the IP address. Okay, this is the IP address, same as the one on top. So now that I have the IP address, I can easily SSH into it. So I can say SSH dash hi, then the key pair I created earlier, that is rats.pem. Then it's an Ubuntu instance at so I'm trying to like find my way into the instance, right, via the shell. So it's saying I have the connection refused. So connect to host 17.31.95 or 22. What's oh no. Let me do this again. I just noticed I copied the private IP address. There should be a public IP address. That's the private. That's the private. So that's private again. Um, I'm I'm only seeing the private IP address. Mm, okay, this is the public IP address. I was even about canceling it. I was about canceling it to just grep it. So let me try the SSH again. So I'm waiting for it to load. I'm like super tired at the moment. What am I trying to do? I am trying to I'm actually solving a lab at the moment. I'm working on privilege escalation. I was able to, from a low privileged account, find my way to an admin account, and I'm trying to like delete an EC2 instance from it, from the attached, from the account I'm trying to like get into. So I have gotten everything that I need. I'm in the admin account at the moment, and I'm trying to now. I'm in the admin environment. I'm in the admin environment to an extent, but I need to like SSH into an instance. I want to delete the instance, so I need to SSH into the instance first. So that's what I'm trying to do. It's still saying connection refused. GREP. If you're in the chat, please don't forget to subscribe and like and share the live, right? Um, I don't know what's going on. Paragon Institute describe instances region US1. I'm only getting the public DNS thing. Let me do pub. Nothing. I honestly don't know what I'm doing wrong. No, I have not seen the movie F1 yet. I've been like super busy, but I'm gonna watch it maybe by today after the stream, or maybe tomorrow, maybe after church tomorrow. I'm just gonna watch. I've not seen the movie. How was it like? Rate it over 10. Like over 10. How good is the movie? Okay, so back to what I was doing. Um, my highs are after the public IP address. So MAC address, private IP address. Okay, so let me just go through the entire. Okay, so what I am trying to do, right? So apparently I am doing this 100 days challenge. I call it the 100 days of cloud security challenge, where I come on the stream. I come on stream and I come and learn, right? I learn in public. That's what the stream is about. I learn in public. So I've been able to like do a couple of theories, understand some fundamentals around cloud security again, right? So I used to I'm trying to like as much as I do theory, I used to like practice or do the practicals of what it is that I have done, right? So today I'm working on a lab by Cloud Goods. This is actually a cybersecurity stream. If you do not know, this is a cybersecurity stream, and I'm currently doing a lab by what's it called? By Cloud Goods, whereby let me put the. So this is just the summary. Starting with a very set of limited, like with a limited set of permissions, the attacker is able to leverage the instance profile attachment permission to a new EC2 instance with significantly greater privileges than their own. With access to this new EC2 instance, the attacker gains full administrative powers within the target accounts and is able to accomplish the scenario's goals, which is deleting the CG supercritical security server and paving the way for further nefarious actions. So that's just the summary of what I'm trying to do. So it's basically I'm just trying to like hack my way into deleting this server, right? That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm still looking for public IP address. Oh. Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. So this is another public IP address. That's a public IP address. Oh, when I created the previous, so this is run instance. Was this what I did initially? Yeah. So was this it? Yes. So I think from here I should have been able to get the IP addresses, both public and private. But apparently I didn't. Private. All of these IP addresses they're private. They're private. This is another public. Let me try this one out. Control C. So let me try this. Oh, finally. So, do I want to continue? Yes. Permanently hard. So I was denied. I was denied because it was public key I was meant to hold. Or let me check. Let me try the private. Wait, this subnet ID, is it matching what I have? 054. Yeah, it's the one. Let me try private first. Control C, then Control V. No. Ubuntu. Then let me try this. Is it, I didn't. I didn't notice my Gmail. You didn't. I don't understand what you're talking about. What's up with your Gmail? Connection refused. So there is a public key and there is a private key. Let me hear this. It's not here. This is what I need. Guy. How many how many accounts do you have? That was why I did not know it was you, Bappy. That's why I didn't notice it was you. I didn't know it was you. How are you doing today? Man, I'm stuck. I'm kind of stuck. I think I'm stuck. Let me go through the walkthrough again. So they came in with the public DNS name. Oh, I understand. So let me try with the public DNS name. I've been through a lot, and I've been on this stream for almost 2 hours now, trying to solve just one lab. Let me try the instance public IP. Instance public DNS name. Dominant ID. Public DNS name. So let me try this. Control C. Then, gosh, I hope it works. Control V. It's still telling me public permissions denied. Permissions denied. Let me see if I can go through the key I created. Then the key name is rat, and it's rat.pem, right? So key name rats.pem, and it's small letter R. I did not miss anything, and I still don't know why. So let me go through when I created the instance. Let me go through this has to be like, this is actually not has to be, this is actually my longest stream. Like, this is the longest. So I'm trying to list. Okay, this was where I created. This is network group ID. So when I created the instance, I did not get anything about the network. Group name, ID. I think I see it now. I think I see it now. So the mistake I made was that, yeah, key name was meant to be rat.pem. I wrote ordinary rat. Okay, so let me see if, I hope it works, but I'm not sure it's gonna work. Alright, that's not gonna work. So let me go back to this. So key name is gonna be rat.pem. Or let me confirm. Key name. They did not add .pem. They didn't add .pem to theirs too. I think I'm actually right. They didn't. So I think I'm just gonna go to ChatGPT and see, because my prompt is right. UBU UNTU Ubuntu at the public DNS name. Even if it's not the public DNS name, still it should. I'm coming. Let me try and see what exactly is going on. So AWS profile Kerrigan. Easy to describe instances. Then the region. Let me print this one more time. So reservation ID, this, it's not there. So I already have the private IP address. Um, let me copy this. Control C. Let me copy this and paste to ChatGPT. Okay, so if you say rats, that's okay. Instead of transactional, so ChatGPT is saying that my rat.pem file itself is not in a valid format that OpenSSL can parse, or SSH rather can parse. Um, so let me just paste what I got. Control C. Then okay. Then paste this back. Switch message. I've done this. I have actually done this. So I'm just like copying and pasting a couple of things from. Posting. Then I'm gonna paste this again. So done the search mod 600. Then let me try it again. SSH dash hi slash right dot pem, then Ubuntu at let me look for the okay, let me just do it this way. I think this is the public one. I really hope this thing works. It cannot connect to the. Could not find the port. I might honestly like. I think I need to take. I actually need to take a break because I've been sitting here for the past 2 hours already, and I'm quite tired. So I have like just two things in mind. It is either the IP address I'm using is wrong, or the file rats, or there's something wrong with the PM file that I am using. But I think it's probably maybe the IP address. Let me copy this back to ChatGPT. So it's saying this is not a key issue anymore. It means the SSH service on the EC2 instance is not accessing connection. So it is wrong because it's saying that the IP address that I just scanned is a private IP address inside a VPC, and so if you are outside, you can't. So otherwise, you must use a public IPv4 address or a public DNS. Let me paste this. Output text. I will need the profile. Oh, my bad, my bad. The instance ID should have just copied that thing out. Um, instance ID. I can't find the instance ID. I think I want to maybe share my entire screen at this point. So let me cancel, then display capture, primary monitor. Yeah, so you can see what it is that I am doing. So let me just bring up ChatGPT here. So the instance IDs. Okay. The instance ID. I clipped the instance ID. This is the instance ID. This is the instance ID. So let me go back to this. Instance IDs. Then I'll paste it here. So it came back empty. So I want to assume so let me just copy this. See, because you know public address. It means it's already terminated. So I have these two instances. So this is the reservation, the instance ID, the states. Okay, instance ID, the states, the name, the key name, the key name, public address, and so let me clip this, Control C, then let me do SSH, then was that not the same? Same thing. Control C. No. Running, and I have it. It is running. It is actually running. ChatGPT. So I think I would have to like call the stream short now so that I can continue from here tomorrow. So what I think what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is that I'm going to have to create another new keeper, and with the new keeper I'll be creating, I would create a new instance with it and I'll SSH with it. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Right. Yes, so if you've been here like throughout the stream, I really want to say a very big thank you to you guys. Man, it's been a very long stream. I tell you, I didn't plan for it to be this long, but I just cannot rush the process. I just can't. I honestly can't. And I've been able to like learn one or two new things, and I'm happy for you. So yeah, I want to say a very big thank you for staying this far. We'll see again tomorrow night, and I'll just kick off from here. And during the day, I might just like pop in and stream seldomly or maybe randomly. This might not be whatever it is I'm doing at the moment. It might be something else, but I'm thinking of streaming more than now today, like more than the regular night streams. Yeah, to just like get convenient and get better at figure all of these things out. But yeah, thank you very much. If you're live at the moment, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.